Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's Juan Solo here with A Squad Gaming, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you all so much for tuning in today for some more Ghost Recon. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about some of the newly added cosmetics to Ghost Recon Breakpoint via in-game mods from nexusmods.com. So obviously this is going to be exclusive for PC because there's currently no way to mod these things into the console version of the game. But for those of you that are playing on PC, it's not really that hard to install these mods, and as long as you're not playing in the raid or PvP, you should be just fine when it comes to having these mods installed in the game. So with that being said, real quick before we hop into it today, if you guys go on to enjoy the video, a like rating would be super appreciated. Also, for those of you that may be new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and turn on those post notifications so you do not miss any of my future uploads. Also, with that being said, over 60% of you that are currently watching my videos are not currently subscribed to the channel. We're still on that grind to 100,000 subscribers, so if you are enjoying the content, make sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell to stay up to date on all the content. So hopping into the main topic of today's video, and that is the new mods that have been releasing over on Nexus Mods, giving us access to individual items that were originally tied to icon skins and other full costume cosmetics. Modders have been able to go in and unlock these individual items so that we can customize these however we see fit with different items on our character. So before we hop into all of the individual items that are currently over on Nexus Mods, I will have a link down below in the description to G Money Mozart's video that he put up recently that goes fully in depth on what you need to do in order to install these mods in Ghost Recon Breakpoint. There are a few steps to this depending on what mod you pick, but once you do it a couple of times, it's really simple, and especially when it comes to the mods that you're actually able to get, it is very well worth it. So if you need help downloading those mods, check out that video that it will be the top link down below in the description. Also, a link over to Nexus Mods will be down there in the description as well, and you guys can go over there and look over all of the mods for yourself. So the modders over at Nexus Mods have been going absolutely crazy over the last couple of weeks. There are a ton of new items that you can download and put into the game that really unlocks the true potential of the cosmetic system in Ghost Recon Breakpoint. It's definitely a little bit confusing because the developers had a really hard time with this, and being that the modders have gained access to being able to put meshes on the character models, they've really been able to open up what they can mod with the game and allow you to access it. Originally, the developers said that they were having clipping issues with the ghillie head cosmetics. That is why they tied it to the face mask slot, but with some of these new mods, you can equip hoods that go really well with some of the torso ghillie suits, and you can also equip a face mask at the exact same time. So heading on over to the website, I will showcase probably the most popular one that has come out in recent memory, and that is Nox Veil. So you can now wear this as a standalone item and equip whatever other items that you want. As you guys can see here on screen, my character is wearing the Nox Veil along with a number of other cosmetics that originally you could not equip with the veil itself because it was tied to the Nock operator skin. With that main popular one out of the way, we are going to be going down through the mods that were new just in the last week. And as you guys can see here, the most recent one as of the time that I am recording this video is the Hill Starter Kit, which separates Hill's vest and provides Hill's loadout to be swapped for medium and heavy vests. So this will allow you to equip certain items from Hill's outfit without having to equip the entire skin itself. Also, there are a number of new camos that I will showcase on screen here, but we're not going to be going down through each one of them because there are a ton to go through. But if you guys head over to the website, you can check out all of the camos for yourself. There's also a couple of really cool sniper kits that you can download and equip that cancels out your backpack, but it equips a really cool sniper kit with extra pouches to make your character look extremely cool. Another really popular one, as you guys can see here, is the Danish Frogman Veil. So this allows you to have a slightly different version of Nox Veil, but with this one you can equip helmets and other cosmetics on your character and have the veil on your character as well, which depending on what you combine this with, it makes some really cool combinations as you guys can adjust the color on this to fully suit your character's loadout. There's also a couple of individual items from the icon skins that you can equip, including Valkyrie and Kozak's pants. You can also equip the Wolf face mask as a standalone item that is customizable as well. You can wear glasses and helmets and other things with the actual Wolf mask, and it makes it so that you can really combine different things and make some really cool loadouts. You can also get Fix-It Scarf and wear it as a standalone item, which, like I said, when you mix and match these items, they can have some really cool combinations for your character. Also, for those of you that were lucky enough to get access to the M4A1 Survival in Ghost Recon Breakpoint, there's also a new mod which modifies that so you can have a black variation of that weapon. because the original weapon was not customizable when it came to the color, but with this mod you can equip the black variation of this weapon, which looks really good with all of your loadouts in the game. There's also a couple of new camouflage variations for the G28 Wilderness as well as the Scorpio Survival. These two weapons are the two snipers that have the ghillie wraps that originally you could not customize the color of, but now with these new mods you can put a snow camo, a desert camo, a jungle camo, as well as a blackout camo that goes really well in all environments. There's also a mod in here that allows you to add camouflage colors to the Hive and Prism suppressors, which to be honest are the two coolest looking suppressors in the game, but originally they had these little patterns on it that you would not be able to customize or add camouflage to, but with this mod it allows you to equip the main suppressor on the weapon in whatever color that you want, and when you switch over to the Hive or the Prism suppressor, the camouflage that you put on the base suppressor carries over onto those suppressors as well, which definitely really helps complete the look on a lot of weapons in Ghost Recon Breakpoint. So with all of that being said, if you guys want to go over and check out every single mod that is currently available for Ghost Recon Breakpoint, I will have a link to Nexus Mods down below in the description, because it would take me hours to go down through all of the really cool mods that are currently available. And the modders over there are adding new mods every single day, most of the time multiple mods every single day. So in my personal opinion, they are just scratching the surface of things that they can bring to Ghost Recon Breakpoint. And hopefully the developers do recognize this and they can add this type of customization in the next game. When it comes to these icon skins that they add to the game, we need to have access to the full icon skin as well as all of the individual cosmetics that make up the skin itself. Allow us to mix and match all of the items on all of the icon skins how we want to make the ultimate operator. And based off of all the mods that we can see here on Nexus Mods, if the modders can do all of this, the developers can definitely go in and add all of this content as well. But with that being said, that is where I'm going to end today's video. Let me know your thoughts on all of this down below. It is a little bit frustrating that those of you guys playing on console won't be able to experience these mods, but hopefully the developers will take notice and institute all of these changes in the next iteration of the Ghost Recon franchise. But like I said, that's all for the video. If you guys enjoyed it, you're going to go over and check out some of these mods on nexusmods.com. Make sure to drop a like on the video and also subscribe if you are new to stay up to date on all content surrounding the Ghost Recon franchise here on the channel moving forward. But that is going to do it for now. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you guys later. Peace out.
Hey, damn!
Hey, I hear you, man, but this isn't the time or the place. What? That don't seem right. Whatever that was, go after it. Let's do this.
It's all quiet over here.
Nothing here. I'm moving to another sector.
Hey, what's that? Moving!
Let these ghosts get away with scalps.